Hi, everybody. Let me just say, I know I intended to get you guys some of these videos sooner, but it has literally been a crazy couple weeks. Last week, we just got back from our week-long retreat with other campus ambassador groups from across the state and further, even out in Massachusetts. Um, it's a big retreat called Infusion, and it was awesome, and it was crazy cool, and God did such incredible things. I'm hoping actually maybe later on this month to come out with a video just to talk to you guys about Infusion and some of the things in which God has done. um yeah, but this is what we're going to be still doing here. Is I still have a couple testimony videos of some students who have shared about their times with CA, and I have one here for you. Her name is Tara Miner. Now, I'm going to let her tell you a little bit about her story, but she has been a huge part of this ministry in the last couple years. She's been a huge part of this group of campus ambassadors of CA. And to see what God has done within her life is just remarkable. It's insane how God has literally changed her in the time that she has been here as part of CA. And again, the reason why I have her sharing is because she's a graduating senior. She just graduated, and she's now actually moved up to Syracuse area, in which she's going to be working up there. And um, got to spend a little bit more time and get to know Tara this last week or so up at Infusion, which was just a really great time, which is a really good time to get to know some of these students more. Um, so I'm going to let her share with you, and then I'll just touch base with you guys again. So here's Tara Miner.
Hi, my name is Sarah Miner. I have been involved with Campus Ambassadors for 4 years since the fall of my freshman year. I um, I came. I grew up in this area, and we um, weren't really religious at home. And I I have a twin sister, and me and her were really close growing up, and we decided to go when we decided to go to separate colleges. It was very hard because I based a lot of my identity in her, and I didn't really know how to be myself apart from her. So one of the first days I was on campus, I saw another guy, not another guy, um, a man named Chris Deemer who had a table set up on campus, and I wrote down my email and phone number. But I did that for a lot of clubs and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's nice. Like, I'm never gonna do this. Well, Chris Deemer actually called me and emailed me multiple times, and and I responded to him. I said, I'm not really Christian, so I don't know what you want to do. But he responded with, hey, it doesn't matter what you believe. We want you to come. And so the first thing I went to was a CA hike. And I remember um, someone was showing me into Bluefields, and I was just like, well, I'm never coming back here again. But I did. And I started getting to know a few students, but was really shy. Was really didn't really talk to anybody or engage anyone. And then I started going to a Bible study, and really just everything that I'd heard through the main meetings clicked. I became a Christian, and at the end in March 2011, and I signed on to be the secretary of the student e-board. And then the next year, I became president, and I've been president of Campus Ambassadors for the past 2 years. And um, what I really have to say is that the people involved like the interns and the campus ministers that work with CA, and I've gone to Infusion, which is the our regional retreat every year, and I've met some of the other campus ministers from other campuses as well. But the staff here are wonderful, and everyone that works with CA is crazy, but like in a really good way, in a crazy, like on fire for Christ, like want to see students grow and develop and become leaders sort of way. And so I have that to say, and it's just, yeah, the the campus ministers really encourage students to reach out to and to create a spirit of ministry within our own friend groups, within just a fellowship that transcends like that that's organic in a way, um, and we constant like I ended up living with people that I knew from CA, and it's really campus ambassadors has really just been a family a family to me, and just really allowed me to figure out who I am, and also make an impact on other people's lives, something that I never thought would be possible. Like I always thought that, oh, it's other people who make a difference, not me. And but I found out that it is you that makes a difference. Like you're in control of 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 what you do, and what you worship, and who you follow, and that's very important. And I have to say that Campus Ambassadors as a ministry has it's really a wonderful ministry, because so many college students wander in like me and don't really have a sense of self, don't really know who they are or what they want to do with their lives. And I still don't know what I want to do with my life, but I know what my life means. I know who God is, and I know the gospel, and I know all that. And once you know that, and once you have that as a foundation, like you're good. You it's everything seems easier to do in light of that news, and so so Campus Ambassadors as a ministry like helps students find that out, and not only like discover what the gospel means for themselves, but it also um, it helps the ministry and the people involved with Campus Ambassadors help students apply the gospel to their lives and do amazing things for Christ.
Well, I hope you guys are blessed by hearing from Tara. As I said, she's been a huge part of this ministry. She mentioned that she was president of this club, which means she's part of the team of student leaders who make CA possible. She provides leadership and execution to the ministry, especially when it comes to dealing with on-campus stuff, when it comes to kind of being a liaison to the campus, to the leaders and to the staff, and to she represents us in a lot of ways, or she did. So with that, she's going to be really missed this next year. She was a big part of what made this ministry work, and she really, I've known Tara as long as I came to CA. I've only been here for a few years. Tara has always been here. She's always been a part of this group. She's always been a part of the leadership. And it's just a commitment, just seeing what God has done, which is remarkable, because apparently, and I didn't get to see too much of this, I got to see a little bit of it, but um, she was timid and she was quiet and reserved and didn't put herself out there. And then God got a hold of her life and just changed her radically, where she's one who get up in the mix. We were just at an infusion. I'll tell you a little story. We were up at an infusion, the retreat, and her birthday fell on that week. And I thought, I'm going to embarrass her a little bit. And I called everything to order when it came to dinner time or lunchtime. And I'm like, all right, everybody, we're going to pray in a little bit. But I think I also want to share that it's Tara Mina's birthday. And we're going to sing her happy birthday, to really embarrass her. But you know what? She stood up on a chair and she was like conducting everything. She was just like, she loved it. She loved it. She was eating it up. And old Tara would not have had that. Old Tara would not be a part of that. And it's just a remarkable sign of what God has done and how he's allowed us to be the church. So I just praise God. I'm so thankful for her. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you are blessed again by hearing from Tara. I can't wait to come to you guys again. I have one more video to show you guys of a testimony. And then I'm going to share at some point in the next month about infusion and maybe kind of give you some idea about what we're looking at as we are preparing for this next fall semester. So I love you guys. Thank you. I'll put my email up on the video here, and contact me if you have any questions or you want to get a hold of me for anything. All right, love you guys. Have a great one. Bye-bye.